The Bitcoin halving is just days away, and the people that are new to the crypto market doesn't know what's about to happen. Because even when the Bitcoin halving is precedent for parabolic movement, a lot of people have no idea how much this market is gonna fly after this event.
Nice.
That's why I'm going to tell you exactly what I think is going to happen. Not because something that I feel like it, it's just because everything that has happened in the past and all the data we have from past Bitcoin halvings. And also it's very important to know that the Bitcoin halving works as a supply and demand effect, and that's why the price of Bitcoin goes up along with all the crypto market. Because if you don't know, the Bitcoin halving is that event that happens every 4 years when the miners who validate all the transactions for Bitcoin receive half of the rewards for the same amount of work. Due to this happening, the supply of the Bitcoin created every day is less and less, which increases the scarcity and at the same time increases the price of Bitcoin. And that's a summary of what's the Bitcoin halving in a nutshell. But why has Bitcoin ranged from 68 or 67 all the way to 70, pretty much creating a very boring environment? Well, that's typical from Bitcoin and all the crypto market right before the halving, and I'm going to show you with the charts. So as you can see on this weekly chart of Bitcoin, the previous halving was on the 11th of May in 2020, and we could see that we had 91 days prior to halving where Bitcoin pretty much came down all the way to $3,400 from a high at that time of $10,056, or pretty much around that area. So in a matter of 3 weeks, because each candle is a week here, the price of Bitcoin came from 10,000 all the way to almost $4,000. So that will kill anybody's dream right there and then. But then slowly it went up to the week of the halving, and the week of the halving traded from 8,400 to $9,600. And I want you to pay attention to this because this part is very important. So what happened was that after the week of the halving, we had 119 days where Bitcoin pretty much moved sideways, and it moved from $8,500, and the highest it went, it was $12,000. So nothing exciting. And actually the last week of August of 2020, we had a massive red candle. But what happened after? What happened was that from there, we had just a couple more weeks. We actually had 4 more weeks where we didn't do anything. We didn't move a percentage or anything. Actually, the biggest movement was from 10,200 to 10,900. That was the biggest movement. But right after that, we had 427 days of massive movement, massive volatility. We reached the peak, the first peak at 44,800, and after that we had the second high for that bull market, which was $69,000. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that this has happened in the past, and not only has happened in the halving of 2020, but also happened in previous halvings. But what happens after the halving? And not mainly with Bitcoin, because I already told you exactly what happened with Bitcoin, what happens with the altcoins, and what happens with the mid caps and the lower caps, which are pretty much what are gonna make you that life-changing gain that everybody wants. Well, let me show you. So for that, we have to go to Total 2, which is the market cap of the crypto market excluding Bitcoin. And as you can see, I marked the day of the previous halving on the 11th of May 2020. And as you can see here, at the moment of the halving, the total 2 market cap was $71 billion, $71.6 billion. Right after week 3 of the halving, it was $103 billion. And by the week of August of the same year, the total 2 market cap was $153 billion. Now, what happens with total 3, which is the market cap of all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum? This is very important to look at. So this is total 3, which is once again the market cap of all the crypto market excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. The week of the halving, the market cap was at $55.4 billion. Now, the week of June 1st, it was $72 billion. And then the week of August, it was $104 billion. So what I'm telling you here is that, yeah, probably Bitcoin is going to lag on movement for days, weeks, or even months after the halving, because that has happened before. But the important thing to know is that the market that is going to move are going to be the blue chips, which are the big projects, and of course the lower caps, because those are the ones who have a smaller market cap, and those are the ones who can run the fastest and run the higher. So what can we do before these 11 days and 21 hours run out? This is exactly what are you here for, because the ones that are going to run might not be Bitcoin per se at the beginning, but like I said, it's going to be your big projects besides Ethereum and also your lower caps. How do you know that? Well, there's a great tool here in banterbubbles.com where you can see exactly what is running, what is not. For example, today, Pepe has done almost 10%, WIF has done almost 6%, Bonk 3%, Athena has done 8%, Lido has done 6%, Beam has done 7%. So pretty much green day all around the crypto markets. That's on the top 100s. Let's see the top 200s. So you see more green, of course, and you see bigger numbers, like exactly what I'm telling you. So you see Arrow 38%, you see Ocean 3%, you see Alt 16%, you see Bico 23%, you see Bread 13%, you see Woo 6%, Anchor 9%, Manta 8%. So what about the 300? Same thing. You see Velo 18%, Movie 22%, Dion 17%, GPU 16%. So you see clearly a trend here that, of course, the lower the market cap, the higher these coins run. Of course, the riskier they are because they don't have as much funds or as much liquidity. So how do you know which one are the ones that you have to put your trust in? Well, you can go to a website like CoinGecko.com. So here in CoinGecko, you have your biggest market cap, which of course is Bitcoin, then it's Ethereum, Tether, BNB, Solana, USDC, XRP, Lido, and so on. So, but the good thing about CoinGecko is you can come here to categories and you can change it for layer 1. So if you want to see what's heating up on the layer 1, you have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Cardano, Avalanche, Toncoin, Bitcoin Cash, Tron. What about you want to check, instead of layer 1, you want to check, let's say, D5. So you want to see what's hot in the D5 ecosystem. So you see that Lido is the number 1, Chainlink, Uniswap, DAI, Maker, The Graph, Thorchain, Lido DAO, Jupiter, Aave. So Athena, which is a very good project that is very new. So you can see that these are pretty much the ones that are running. And also you can see their change here for example, the last hour, the last day, and the last week. That's another important thing. But what about you don't want to do DeFi? You want to go more into this is what is going to make me money. So you go into memes. And of course, Dogecoin is the king of all memes at a $28 billion market cap. And then it comes cheap and just stealing all the shine with $3 billion market cap. And then Pepe, Floki, Bonk, Corgi, Book of Meme, Brett. So you see the deal. You have to do your own research. You can't just go on YouTube and expect somebody to tell you what to buy, because that just, from my part, I'm not going to tell you that. I mean, I can give you some hints, but also you have to take what I say and what anybody else say here on YouTube or any other social media platform just with a grain of salt. You have to be responsible and have to do your own research. So that's why I'm giving you all these tools that you can use to research and to see what's hot, what's coming up, what's valuable, and what can you buy and what it's pretty much not worth your time or your money. And another tool that you can use is Tech Screener. So in a website like Tech Screener, just come here to the main page and you can see all the tokens out of all the chains. And yes, I would say 90% are meme coins, extremely lower cap. You can come and let's say you say you want to trade on Solana. You go into Solana chain. You have all these are Solana meme coins. And you have your number one all the way down until you're 100 or something. So you can see that you have your memes, and you can, for example, when you go and you click on a meme, you go here and you have a chart and you see how it's doing that chart. You have your transactions, you have your market cap, which is, for example, in this specific one, which I'm not advocating for buying or anything like that. I'm just using it as an example. It's $9.6 million market cap and it has a $1 million liquidity. And if you click here, you can see that it has 100% locked liquidity, which is also good because it means that nobody can rock you. The devs cannot rock you. So you have the number of transactions, you have the volume and the makers. So if you want to trade meme coin, because meme coins are a trade, they're not investment or anything like that. You have your contract address right here. So you just click here and you copy it. For example, going back to another meme coin, for example, let's go to Base, because Base is also hot right now. And you can see, for example, Base Boy, these I guess meme coin here. So you come, you got the, which is the, looks really good, let me tell you. Only $1.1 million market cap and 128,000 liquidity, but look at this, it doesn't have the lock sign. So be careful with this meme coin, because the devs can rock you at any time. So I will definitely be careful with this meme coin. Let's check another one. Let's check on Base. Let me see. Okay, let's check Brett, because Brett is one that has been making a lot of noise, and for a great reason, because this chart looks great. I mean, this is an hour chart. Let's do this is a great chart. I mean, just pretty much up to the right. That's exactly what you want to see. You see all your transactions here. You have, well, it doesn't have a lock liquidity, which is weird, but it has a 679 million market cap, which is good, because if Brett goes to $1 billion market cap, you're gonna make some money here. So you have your transactions, your volume, your makers. Also, another thing that you can do is, for example, let's say you wanna go back to Solana. You can see here not only the price. The price doesn't matter, guys. One thing that I want to tell you, the price doesn't matter. You want to see the volume. For example, you want to see who's doing highest volume. For example, of course, it's going to be the number one, the meme coin, or the number one coin in this aspect. and also who has the higher liquidity. For example, this one, Panties, has the biggest volume, $63.4 million in volume, but also $1 million in liquidity. So yeah, you could definitely not make more than $1 million because it's an illiquid token. But what about Slurf? Well, Slurf, $8.5 million in volume, and also has $97.7 million in liquidity. So this is something that you can see, that you can check for yourself, and once again research, because at the end of the day is your money that you're putting there. And with this, I'm not telling you that you should go in and ape on these meme coins or anything, nothing whatsoever. What I'm telling you is just to do your own research. If you want to gamble in this meme coin casino, just be my guest, do it, but do it very responsible. Do it with money that you feel comfortable to lose, because 99% of these meme coins are going to go to zero. But what is not going to go to zero is all the blue chips that are in the market. And that's what I gave you also. CoinGecko, and another website is CoinMarketCap. You can go and you can also use it. Banter Bubbles, which all these links are going to have it down in the description below. That way you can check and you can make your decision right before the halving, because right after the halving, my friend, if you are not into the crypto market, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to wait 4 more years for another cycle. So I hope this video was helpful. You know what to do. If you really like the video, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you know somebody that can get a valuable information from this video, don't hesitate on share this video with them. Like always, I'm Blockchain Jose, and in the meantime, be smart with your money. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.